The Noob. If you've played Roblox for a significant amount of time, you've undoubtedly heard of this term before, whether it was used to theme a game or describe someone's avatar aesthetic. One detail remains clear. It is an indispensable aspect of Roblox's culture, going as far as to earn its own hat series even before the UGC program was released. I mean, just last year, Roblox released this buff Noob package, further reinforcing not only its importance to the community, but its importance to Roblox as a whole. But if you're a player like me, who simply understood what noobs were in terms of Roblox, but never stopped to think why and how this seemingly simple and perhaps unappealing avatar became such an icon of this funny brick game, then you may wonder where this thing came from, and how it became popular as it did. So that's exactly what we'll look at in this video. The origin of the Roblox Noob, and why this decade-old aesthetic has remained popular to this day. January 12th, 2006. Playable avatars were first introduced. These avatars used the familiar Roblox 1.0 package, with round studs topping each part. Oh yeah, and these avatars were void of any animation. So you were kind of just posted wherever you walked. Players were given a choice of 3 different avatar presets to choose from. And unlike the girl and boy presets we have nowadays, these options had little distinguishing traits. Keep in mind at this time, not even hats, shirts, pants, and many other customization options that we have today existed. This is as simple as it gets. So, the extent of Roblox's avatar customization was one's body color. Therefore, the 3 presets were as follows: a yellow head and yellow arms, green legs, and either a blue, light blue, or gray torso. And thus, the Noob was born, which would remain the telltale sign of a new player, a status that all once had to endure. One could argue this look represented a rite of passage for generations to come. That is, until March 2007, when avatar customization was first introduced. Now the default avatar looked like this, meaning this look was no longer the indication of a new player, which changed again 2 years later in 2009, and once again another 2 years later in 2011, and one more time in 2014, where this remains the present default avatar. Okay, so let's take a step back for a bit. The stereotypical Roblox Noob that many of us know nowadays was created in 2006, and lasted exactly 1 year until it was changed in 2007. Meanwhile, every other subsequent default Noob look had a shelf life of 2 or more years, with the Bacon Head Noob's reign being almost as long as the 3 others combined. So, I guess my question here is this: why? Why is it when someone refers to a noob on Roblox, the image that comes first to most seasoned Roblox players' heads is the default noob avatar of 2006, when back then the Roblox player base was a mere fraction of what it is today? You can even argue that a majority of Roblox's players nowadays weren't even born in 2006. Yet, this look stuck. It stuck with generations of players, while the 2007, 2009, and 2011 noob looks have been, for the most part, overshadowed. And well, to answer this question, I think it boils down to one thing: nostalgia. An ode to simplicity in a time where Roblox is rapidly changing. That's pretty much it. It could have been any of these default looks, but this one was first. It's a much different look than what new players now must endure, which includes shirts, pants, packages, hair, and everything novel about modern Roblox. Perhaps that's why the classic Noob and the Bacon Hair Noob are representative of different eras. The former represents a plain and simple classic Roblox 1.0 avatar, while the latter definitely includes much more detail. Even if a majority of the player base wasn't around when the Noob was actually the default avatar, it still represents a time where there were no fancy packages, just simple blocky characters. And, as an aesthetic, it's kind of a sign to other players saying, hey, I remember when avatars were simple like this. Do you? It's truly timeless. And in an era of Roblox where the fan base is rapidly changing, Roblox games are becoming far more advanced, and Arthro is revolutionizing character customization. The Noob continues to remind us all where everything first started.